Hi, I'm Justin Harnish, welcome to the show. Last episode I showed you how to do the basics of seed sowing and planting. This week I've got a little helper. This is Zen, say hello.
Hello.
Are we going to plant some flowers today?
Yes.
Yes. What we're going to do is go into a little bit more depth about getting your garden all prepared. So bit by bit, everything we eat will be off my block. What kind of flowers are we going to plant?
I don't know.
You don't know? We're going to get some flowers.
Yes.
Okay, so which one? We've got marigold or we've got pansy. Which one?
This one.
The marigold.
Yeah.
Okay, let's plant some marigold, shall we? It's always a good idea to get your kids involved. They love planting them, and at the end of the day, when they see these little seeds come up and the flowers start to spring up, it's priceless. Alright, so we've got the seeds in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see that. We've got to put some dirt in there. Roll your sleeves up. You roll your sleeves up?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
What do you do?
And it will get dirty, yep. And we'll just have to put some...
Yes. I will help.
Yeah, you can help. Oops. I'll put that over there.
Yes.
What we can do...
Daddy, go like this.
Yep, okay. So we'll fill this up.
Yes.
Alright, so this will be Zenny's pot.
Yes. It's mine.
That's yours, that's right. Put your soil in. Okay, so what we can do is that. See how we just dredged it out like that?
Yes.
Give it a pat down. That's it. So now we've got the pot. You see the pot? Yep, that's enough. That's plenty. So what we're going to do...
Ready?
Ready?
What's that?
Now, careful. Oops. Is that enough? I think that's enough.
Yes.
Now what you want to do is... No. One by one, pick it up and put it in. Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay. Now put the seeds back in there. Space them out. Like that. Yep. That's fine. Is that enough?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So now we put some dirt on top of it.
Yes.
Yep. That's it.
It's two.
The windowsill is a fantastic place to put all your seeds and seedlings. The silver beet. That'll be a cucumber soon. And we have the corn, which is not far away from needing to be planted. Peas, they are going so well. Bok choy, pumpkins. So let's talk about seed trays and pots. The question is, where do you get them? Well, of course you can go down to your local nursery and get a whole bunch of pots like this, probably 5 for something like $1. What I normally do is I keep the pots from when I go to the nursery and pick out some seedlings or plants. As a happy coincidence, just have some here. These are actually plants that I've purchased. Yes, I didn't bring them from seed. They were just trying to clear some stock, so they were reduced. And you probably can't see that, but it was reduced. All these plants, all these carrots, reduced to 50 cents. Now that means I've got 3, 6, up to almost 20 plants there. There's the little the roly-poly carrots, 50 cents. Once these go into the garden and I get the crop, it's yummy, it's tasty. Obviously keep the label, we've gone over that. And the pot here, or the tray, can be used to put other plants in, other seedlings. I can understand why pagans would rejoice when they saw their trees bud. This day is when our seeds germinate and break through the surface of the soil. When the early songs of birds get us up in the morning ready to tend our sprouting garden. It's that time once again when the earth has tilted in our favour to give us the wonderful Goldilocks climate to rear our seedlings to great majesty. To us it is a great and wonderful bounty to come in the months preceding. So after planting so many seeds, the seedlings are getting to a point where they have to be planted in the garden soon. So one job that I've been putting aside for a long time is just making a new space, a new bed for them to go into. And it's this space here. There's a couple of things I have to watch out for, but it needs to be done. One of the things you're going to have to look out for are things like water pipes and power lines. So make sure that where you're going, there are none of that. And if there is, you need to take that into consideration. In this case, I'm going to have to bury this a little bit so I can put the bed around here. There's lots of crap in this area too, so I have to clear it out to see what I'm looking at. So you can see all the rubbish that I've pulled out of the corner there, and it's all ready to dig in. There's the water pipe. So the next thing to do is to turn the dirt, dig the garden in. While you're doing that, you can bring up all the other bits of garbage like roots and rocks and stones, all the stuff that you don't want in your garden, as well as weeds and things. Now I've done this right now, and it's time to do this side. And is it back-breaking? Yeah. Is it worth it? Yeah. The soil's been turned and raked. The wood that I'm going to be using for the sidings has been measured and cut. Now it's time to put it all together. Rocks tend to hide a multiple of sins, so I'm just using them to cover up the back and the water pipe. Got the first asparagus ready to be picked. Lots of others coming up, but about no more than 20 centimetres is what you want to pick them at. So get yourself a sharp knife, just go in and down. Look at that. Alright, so you've got a few lemons falling off the tree. Let's see what we can make. I've got lemons, I've got eggs. I'm going to make a really simple recipe for you. Are you ready?
Yay!
Yay, okay. What are we going to make? We're going to make... What are we going to make? We're going to make eggs. We're going to make lemon curd. So real simple, real easy. This is just the length of time it takes from one stage to the other. But come on over and see what I've got. So we have 3 beautiful free range eggs. How do I know they're free range? They're from my hens. And we have 3 gorgeous organic lemons, free range of course. We have 85 grams of butter, a cup and a half of sugar, a pot, a measuring cup. The utensils is a fork, a little tiny sieve. We're going to use this speed grater to get some zest. So the first thing we're going to need to do is zest the lemon, and the zest is basically the skin. I'm going to use a speed peeler and just take off, very simply, the top layer of skin. Try to avoid, if you can, the pith. So once you've zested the lemons, the next step is to squeeze out half a cup of lemon juice. Okay, we've got a cup there. Alright, you ready?
Ready. Go, Daddy, go, Daddy.
That's one.
I need more.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
2.
2.
You hold the cup.
Okay. What's
Is
this?
that hand? Yeah.
Yummy.
Yummy. And there's half a cup of lemon. The next step is to lightly beat 3 eggs. Compost again.
Are you?
You want to do it?
Yes. What's this?
Yeah.
What's that? Yummy eggs.
Okay, over a high heat, add the sugar, lemon zest, and the lemon juice, straining out the seeds. And just bring that to a boil. Okay, so once it's brought to the boil, turn the heat right down to a simmer. And let that simmer on a low heat for at least 5 minutes. So once it's been simmering for about 5 minutes, we take it right off the heat. And we add our butter. And stir it in until it's all melted. So once it's all melted, just take it off the heat and let it come to room temperature. Yep. Waiting. Now that the mixture is almost to room temperature, I'm not a fan of the peel. Just pop the element up to medium heat and you want to mix in the egg. And you really want to keep doing this for about 10 minutes or so. You don't want it to boil. Once you've got it evenly mixed, swap the fork out for a spoon. And you have to stir constantly. Now if you don't keep stirring it constantly, it could boil and curdle. Now once you feel that temperature start to come up a bit, you can start to see the froth there. Turn it down to medium-low. You can start to see it thicken up a bit, and as soon as you can cut the back of the spoon like that, time to take it off the heat. And just keep stirring. See how thick that is? And you end up with this lovely, nice mixture that'll keep thickening up while it cools. And then into a sterilised jar. And the rest can go into a bowl. For immediate consumption. Pop the lid on and put them both in the fridge. Well, that's about it for this week. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the show, please give me a big thumbs up and share it on things like Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much. Ka kite anō. Bye.